Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, scroll down a little bit, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. That'll let you know when I post a new video. As some of you know, I've wanted a nose piercing for a very long time, and as the video thumbnail says, do I regret it? Let's get to it. So as most of you know, I am more of a piercing person than a tattoo person, and over quarantine I've been thinking about like what I want to do to my body, what I want to improve or what I want to change around, and I decided on going for a nose piercing. So at first I was thinking, okay, you know what, let me do a septum piercing, that would be really cute. And then I decided to try a filter on Instagram that you can try different piercings on, and it didn't look that good on me. So I was like, okay, you know what, let's try something else. More of a piercing person than a tattoo person. Sorry for that awkward pause, like I blinked out for a second but then continue. Anyways, I'm more of a piercing person than a tattoo person. So I have my septum not septum, we were talking about that just now. I have my tragus pierced, I have my belly button pierced, now I have my nose pierced, and I have like two piercings right here that I wear majority of the time. My tragus, I wore it for like the first 2 years and then I stopped. It's just, I don't know, it's not that I don't like it or anything, it's just I don't know, I have no excuse. Now talking about it though, I kind of do want to put maybe a little diamond stud in there, maybe make it a little cute. As for this piercing, let me tell you what happened and why I kind of like went on a hiatus from my piercings. So I was 20 and I went with one of my friends from work to get it done. And for those of you that live downtown Toronto, I know you know the place in Adrenaline. This lady basically pierced me. I went after work, I didn't make an appointment or anything, it was just a walk-in. And I went in like, okay, I'm gonna get a hoop, I want a hoop really badly. So I told the lady I want a hoop, signed the forms, everything. She took the package, took the piercing out of the package, like sterilized everything while I was lying down in the chair on my side. And I went with one of my friends from work to get it done. And for those of you that live downtown Toronto, I know you know the place Adrenaline. This lady basically pierced me. I went after work, I didn't make an appointment or anything, it was just a walk-in. And I went in like, okay, I'm gonna get a hoop, I want a hoop really badly. So I told the lady I want a hoop, signed the forms, everything. She took the package, took the piercing out of the package, like sterilized everything while I was lying down in the chair on my side. She cleaned the spot, the air, and then after that she was like, okay, are you ready? Did all of that, you know. So she pierced it. This part right here is a tragus, for those that don't know. If you touch it, it's cartilage. It's straight up cartilage, okay? So she pierced it, and as she put the needle through, she didn't pierce it with a gun. You don't get your cartilage pierced with a gun, it's usually a needle. The needle's like this big. It's a big needle, and she put it through. So now, not knowing going into this, I was like, alright, it's gonna be a smooth, you know, piercing. I got these piercings, like the regular earlobe pierce, when I was 8 months, so I don't really remember any pain of piercing. Actually no, I lied. I got my belly button pierced when I was last year of high school. I got it done. My family didn't know. Sorry mom, sorry dad, but yeah, had my belly button pierced. So that hurt a lot. This one I was like, okay, well, it'll hurt because there's some cartilage there, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm sitting there and this lady pushes the needle through my cartilage. Now, if you know what it's like to get your cartilage pierced, you literally hear it's the needle going through layer after layer after layer in your ear, and it's right where your ear is, so it's nice and loud so you can hear it. That's not the worst part about this situation though. And at this moment, I had a flashback. It hurt. It hurt a lot. And now that I think back about it, I don't think I'd ever get it done again. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Not the worst part about this piercing, okay? The worst part about this piercing is that there was some miscommunication between me and the piercer, okay?
She wasn't listening.
So I told her I wanted a hoop. She put the needle for a stud in, okay? So now if you know much about piercings, you know that if you're gonna have your piercing done for a stud, they put a straight needle, and if you're gonna have your piercing done for a hoop, it's like a hook thingy that goes through, okay? So this lady has just pierced my ear. It's burning. I'm laying there. I'm like, oh, in pain. I was just traumatized. And she's like, oh, you wanted a hoop? Okay, hold on. This lady leaves me laying there on the table. My friend's talking to me. She's like, everything's okay? At this point, there's blood dripping down my face. I couldn't feel it because I was kind of like in shock. You just get a piercing, whatever, the needle's in there still. Blood is dripping down my face. And my friend's trying not to freak out, to act normal. And the lady comes back, she's like, okay, I got the hook. Now she slides the piercing through. If that was it, it would have been fine. It wouldn't have been that bad. A little traumatized, but not that bad. This lady actually went, got the hoop hook to pierce my ear, and then she had to take the straight needle out. So she took the straight needle out, and then she had to re-pierce my ear. She couldn't find the hole, so she re-pierced my ear. So I got 2 piercings in the same spot. I was in pain. I was in pain for a very long time. Mind you, I got the hook. It was silver. It looked cute, other than the fact that there was like really scarring around it. It's still there. Really cute. Really bad experience with piercing. So after that, I kind of gave it a rest. But yeah, so after quarantine, I've been doing a lot of thinking about myself, self-image, what I want, how I want to grow, what I want to do, my goals, whatever it may be. And I decided, let me get my nose pierced. So since we were in quarantine and we're like opening the world back up in stages, especially in Toronto and Canada, the region where I'm in was like, okay, well, we're gonna open up to stage 3. And so I was like, yes, I could finally book my appointment. I was gonna initially book my appointment to get my septum done, and then some time went by, and then I decided, you know what, I actually want to do my nose. I think it would be really cute. So I booked the appointment and went with one of my friends. Thank you, Crystal, for coming out and supporting me through that moment. Love you. Thank you. Anyways, so I went, sat in the chair. I wanted a hoop again. The guy said no, stud. So I went and I got the stud. Mind you, when he pierced it, it didn't feel that bad. He cleaned the area, he cleaned the piercing, opened up everything in front of me, the piercing package, had the needle in front of me, showed me everything was clean. He like opened it all in front of me. And then he was really quick. I didn't feel like there was really a personal connection, that we were, you know, connecting on a level where we were laughing or anything. He really didn't want to do the whole small talk, get to know me kind of thing. And for me, I'm very social, and if you're gonna be putting a needle through my skin, I would really appreciate, you know, just let me know a little bit about you and make me feel a little bit more comfortable. But nonetheless, I've done this before, I'm not new. So he prepped it and he was like, okay, count down from 3. And I was like, oh no, I won't be able to remember when to breathe out or when to breathe in, because it's just so quick and I'm so nervous, my head is shaking. And then he talked me through it, it was fine. Inhaled and then exhaled, and then as I exhaled, he pushed the needle through my nose. Now if you see it right here, it's kind of sticking out. Cute, right? It's sticking out from my nose, and why that is because I was cleaning it and I can't pick my nose, so I had to literally take a Q-tip and clean my nose. But there was this smell in my nose and I didn't know what it was. Finally yesterday, I got it done on Tuesday this week, so 3 days I've had it. And I had to clean it, and there was like booger built up in there, and it was it was so gross. But I got it out, and it felt relief, like relief, like the epitome of relief. Like when you need to use the bathroom and you finally go, that exhale, that's what it felt like. Anyways, when I first got it, it felt like a really hard pinch. And then my eyes, this eye specifically, started watering up, and I started laughing because, like, you know, it's a lot of pain, but it's quick, so I don't know, I was nervous, so I started laughing. And yeah, it was actually alright. The experience wasn't bad whatsoever. I even forgot I got the piercing like 20 minutes after. It didn't hurt, I didn't feel anything until the next day when I woke up. My nose was a little bit swollen. What I've been doing to clean it is I've been using salt water and salt water and warm water with a Q-tip, and I've been cleaning around it and making sure the fibers of the Q-tip doesn't like hoop around the ring. And today's day 3 and it feels fine. Like I feel, actually no, today's day 4. I can't do maths. I can't do maths, okay? What was I saying again? Yeah, so I cleaned it, and today's the first day that the swelling's gone down. But at first, like, the first few hours I got it, I felt like... The first few hours I got it, I felt like I don't know, I regretted it a little bit. My nose was swollen, I was like, oh, I didn't have any makeup on, my face wasn't, you know, I didn't, like, put myself together all cute and stuff. I regretted it at first, you know. I didn't really like it, and then it kind of grew on me day after day as the swelling went down. I think probably because I wanted the hoop, but I got the stud instead. I think that accounted to me liking it or not liking it. So making sure that you can go to the salon and pick out the jewels that you want to put in it, but it has to be surgical steel. I went ahead and bought like surgical steel, but it has to be in an envelope that's enclosed or a package that's enclosed, so they know that they're getting a fresh package. It can't be touched by anything or anybody prior to. And yeah, I love it. I love my nose piercing. Sorry Dad, I didn't tell you that getting a nose piercing, and I know how much you hate that. So yeah, you gotta love me. Still, I'm your daughter. Yeah, so I got it. My mom even was like, oh, you know, it looks nice. Okay. Like, she's not against it, but she's not with it at the same time. But can't wait to put a gold hoop in there. I shake it around, and there's no pain necessarily. It just feels like you just got a piercing, so it's healing. But for the most part, I think it's healing pretty quickly. I use salt water to clean it in the morning and at night, and it's doing really well, and I'm happy about it. So fooled you, the thumbnail got you, didn't ya? You clicked this video because of the thumbnail. You weren't sure if you wanted to get a piercing or not, eh? Well, now you know what it's like to get piercings, a bad piercing experience and a good piercing experience. Always do research on where you're getting your piercing from, who you're going to be getting your piercing from, and read testimonials. Make sure the rating is above 4. Don't go to any 3.5s. I wouldn't do it. I would go to something that's much higher, and just be safe about it. Be clean, be cleanly, guys. You know, you don't want any infections or anything like that. As for the scarring, my sister had a piercing in her nose when she was younger, and I don't see any scars. She takes care of her skin, right? It's just as much effort you want to put in as how much you're going to get out of it. And that's with everything you do. There's a little motivational speech for you.
Hey guys, so we're doing a piercing video with Asha, Lady Asha. So we're at the store. So Asha, so tell your viewers, are you excited? Are you scared?
I'm nervous.
She's nervous. Let me see.
What do you think? Spot?
Yeah. Not more back. It's perfect.
It's perfect. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay in that spot? No.
You got this, Asha. You got this. It's done? It's done? Oh wow.
So that's a wrap. If you haven't already, scroll down, hit that subscribe button, click the bell to make sure that you get these notifications of when I post my videos online. Comment, let me know what you want to see content-wise on this channel. I do this all for you guys. Thank you for your support so much. Stay blessed. Oh.